it really doesn't get much more rogue than this.
It really doesn't.
Guys, this is Gravekeepers. Don't even ask me how this got started. It just kind of happened in a night.
Yeah, literally, I just remember getting a random text from Jordan saying, I'm building Gravekeepers.
Next day, I built Gravekeepers.
He likes their counter trap, and that was about it.
That was about it. I don't know how this happened. It just kind of fell in my lap, but I started playing this deck. I really like this deck. I've beaten every single meta deck except Cosmo with this deck. It's really funny, actually, because people got angry at me. I have tested this thing on Dueling Network and DevPro before DevPro decided to go derp on me.
DevPro. I'm telling you, just get Sanctuary.
I will. But this deck is very consistent, actually. You'd be surprised. This is Gravekeepers. Let's just go into it.
Fucking Gravekeepers.
This is Gravekeepers. I run 1 gold, 1 ultra, and 1 secret spy. Oh, hi, sir. Because, okay, so Spy is your back. This is literally the backbone of your deck. This card's so good.
No, it sucks.
Dark Hole and Regeki are my worst enemies. But this card's really, really good. And it's just like really, I love this card. It's the backbone. This is like your staple monster for Gravekeepers. And notice that this deck is pretty because it's cheap too, and I'm budget. Then I run a 3 recruiter. 3 recruiters, just, you know, he's kind of like a Rhoda in a sense. He's like your main combo play is honestly flip Spy, summon either recruiter or descendant, then summon either recruiter or descendant from your head, pop the recruiter with descendant, search out Commandant, get the Necro Valley.
Oh.
That is the essential play of Gravekeepers. So this card's just really, really good. Consistency is consistent, so, you know, that's kind of a good thing. That's the last of the 3 ofs for Gravekeepers. I played 2 Commandant. I really don't need 3. I hit Necro Valley, like, just from the way I play and, like, how I draw, apparently.
You should run Terraforming instead.
Oh, yeah, let me just do that.
Yeah.
Let me just do that.
It's so much better.
This card just, like, I don't know, I always seem to have Necro Valley, so I felt like 2 was enough. And this turns into a 21 beat stick when you bring it back. So, like, it's really good. It's an alright card, I guess. It's a rectangle.
Yeah.
The kind of good thing about him is he's an Earth, so like when people side in Shadow and Imprisoning Mirror, which is all they really side in against this deck, this doesn't affect it. So you're like, okay, da-dump, da-dump, da-dump. He's Earth, so like, this card's really good. I just only need 2. Then I played 2 of the best card in the deck. Just kidding, he's like the 2nd best card in the deck. Descendant, he gets Cloggy at 3, but he's really, really good. He's like a walking MST, a walking, I don't even know what else. He's like a walking everything. I just love this card.
Just a walking pop. He's a spot removal.
Yeah, he's just walking spot removal that's really good. That turns into a 2000 beat stick and just controls the board so well.
Sorry, that was a burp.
I see that.
Yes.
1 Heretic. This is one of the, like, okay, I'm going to be honest. Heretic and Assailant, which I run 1 of each, these are the 2 best Gravekeepers in my opinion.
Then why do you only run 1?
Because they really get cloggy after 1. This is just so good late game because you summon Heretic and it's like, yeah, you're not stopping me with whatever you've got left. Assailant just literally gets rid of any problem. Literally any problem. If it has less than 2000 defense, it's going away.
Yes.
This just gets rid of everything. It's so good. Heretic, I just love. He's, like, honestly, this card, one of my favorite things to do to people is I'll have Heretic and another level 4 on the field, make Key Beetle, detach Heretic, protect Necro Valley, then Rite of Spirit back Heretic, and they're like, well, shit. And it's just really, really good. It's so great. These 2 are my favorite. Assailant I want to bump to 2, kind of. So these are like these are my 2 favorite. I think they're the best ones. And the last Gravekeeper I run, this is a kind of a controversial one that some people don't run, is Shaman. Shaman is okay. She's not the greatest, I'll be honest. Like, you dead draw her and you're probably going to lose. Like, that's how it is. I side her out. I side her out a lot. Like, I mean, she's really good if you can get her on the board and put her up with, like, 3,800 defense. Because then they're not getting rid of Necro Valley and they're not getting rid of your monster. Like, and it's really good in the BA and should all match up to stop the graveyard effects. So, like, Recruiter's the only thing that goes off. So, this card's alright. I kind of want to cut it for a 2nd Assailant, but it's pretty good. And then the last 2 monsters I run, it's 2 Fossil Dyna, because in this deck it's broken.
Fossil Dyna's amazing.
This is the most broken card in this deck. Just flip it while Necro Valley's up and kill everything. No, 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 no. Love this card. This card is just really good, and I just can't. Oh, I love this card.
No. Just.
Yeah. Then
He's a cute little dino.
Here's a dinosaur.
He's a dinosaur.
He's a dinosaur. For the spells, I play 2 common and 1 ultra Necro Valley. Because for some reason, you know, I don't have...
I do still have the ultras around.
I need to pick those up from you. But Necro Valley, because this is literally, like, the brain of the deck. This is what the deck aims to do, is get Necro Valley on the board.
Literally, Necro Valley or die.
Yeah, you either get Necro Valley out and win, or you lose. It's either get Necro Valley within the first 2 turns, or you lose.
Yeah.
I have gone through games where I lose all 3 of this, and I still win, because Necro Valley slowed them down enough. But I've also gone through games where I don't draw a single Necro Valley. I don't draw a Commandant. I don't duality into it. I don't anything.
It's just you're not allowed to have Necro Valley.
Yeah, it's not a fun time. But this is like this card's so good. It's just such an anti-meta card. Like I love this card. Oh, that one
just chill there.
Apparently.
Satsuki's hair.
Lady Sasuke!
Lady Satsuki!
3 duality for consistency. I actually attempted to run 3 upstart and 3 duality, and upstart just conflicted, honestly.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't need this. Okay, bye. So
More traps.
More traps. This is really good. Consistent is consistent, and it's just I've never really had a bad pop, but I'll be honest, and with my luck, every time I played Pot of Duality, I have duality into duality. Every time.
That's what you need.
Yeah, every time.
That's always what you need.
Oh, always. But this card's really good. Yeah, but I always duality into duality.
And that's how you're supposed to do it.
2 Stell, because this just makes you go +1 and you win.
Oh.
If you get a Stell at the right time, you win.
I don't even know what this card does.
Adds 2 Gravekeepers back from the graveyard to the hand.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And it can't be negated by Necro Valley.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's kind of a good card.
Yeah,
it's an alright rectangle.
It's just an alright greenish blue rectangle.
Yeah, exactly. It's really good though. I like this card. I debated about 1 or 2, and I actually sometimes I will side 1 out because if you open Stell, it's really not good. You don't want to open this card. You want to get this mid-late game because just get everything back. It's okay though. So 2 seems to be the right number. 3 would be way too much. 2 MST because MST, really good. 1 Royal Tribute, please go to 3. First turn, if you get this on the first turn, it's broken. If you get the right hand with this, it's broken.
Yeah.
I will be the first to admit that this can be a really dead draw. Really dead draw. Like, if you draw this and you playing Burning Abyss or Shadal, or like you draw this and like it's just not the right time to play it, it's really bad. So I side this out a lot, but I still feel it's important to have in there game 1 for the Rogue and also like the Klee matchup, the Cosmo matchup, stuff like that. I feel like it was really good to have in there. And then a Dark Hole because I'm poor and don't have a Regeki for this deck. And then Book of Moon. Honestly, I have that no problem with Dark Hole. Literally,
Dark Hole's still Dark Hole. It's still really good.
Yeah, and then Book of Moon because the best thing ever is they attack your spy with a 25 booty, you bring something out, end phase, Book of Moon your spy. That's the best thing ever, but also really defense too. Moving on to the traps, 2 Rite of Spirit. A lot of players don't play this, and I couldn't decide between 1 or 2, and I really do like 2. This is Monster Reborn that is unaffected by Necro Valley, so like I really felt like this was good. It's really come in handy a lot. I have no problems. I always side 1 out because it's kind of iffy at times, so just really good. I always like, discard Commandant, Reborn it back.
Yeah.
That's fun. 2 Mirror Force for battle traps, because, battle is good. 2 Fiendish for effect negation, because this card's good. 2 Imperial Tombs. I don't play 3. It's really conditional, because you have to have a Gravekeeper and Necro Valley up, and I'm going to be completely honest, half the time I'm negating MST. So they don't... Yeah, half the time I'm negating MST so they don't get rid of Necro Valley.
It's just like, I need to keep this here. I'm sorry.
Yeah. A lot of people compare this card to Infernity Barrier, and it's kind of like Infernity Barrier, but you can only use 1 per turn, which kind of blows. So I always side
Isn't this the whole reason you wanted to build the deck? Because
it's
another Infernity Barrier?
Kind of.
And you only had 1 Infernity Barrier?
Yeah, pretty much. But I only play 2 of it. 3 is way too cloggy. I side 1 out all the time, honestly. Like, this card's just really good, though, to stop anything. Like, Necros, fuck you. And then for the last of the traps, it's Bottomless, Torrential, best trap in my opinion, besides this one.
Besides that Vanity's
Because Emptiness is nutty in this deck, and then a Solemn. So that's it for the main deck, 40 cards. We'll move on to the side. I actually have a side deck for this.
Oh, yes, because you've been playing this in tournaments.
Yeah, I don't know why, because I'm dumb. I like to lose. If somehow I win. I don't know. I don't get it. I play 2 Flying Sea for the Burning Abyss matchup and the Teller Knight matchup. This card's... I love this card. This card's broken.
Yeah.
2 Max C. I should probably bump this to 3, but I found 2 to be consistent since
Hey, that's like a $20 card now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I got it for 6.
There you go.
And with Fossil Landing in the deck, I felt like 2 was all I needed.
Do you run Retaliating Sea?
I don't run Retaliating because...
Well, you're dumb.
Well, because half the shit...
You're dumb.
Well, okay, fuck you too. The 3rd MST, because I felt like that was important. I don't run Fairy Wind or Spell Shattering because that hurts me.
Yeah.
So, 2 Mind Crush. I would much rather this be Mistaken Arrest. Much rather this be Mistaken Arrest.
Mistaken Arrest too good.
Yeah, this is still good. Like, don't get me wrong. It's still cool. Like, when they play Kaleidoscope, call either Valk or what's his name, Unicorn.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, fuck.
Like, well, shit.
Yeah, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, that's a thing. 2 light imprisoning because this deck doesn't have a light monster. That's a thing.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Triple shadow, right?
Oh yeah, triple shadow,
that's what I thought, yeah.
definitely, and also 3 fire imprisoning.
Perfect.
Yes. 2 Imperial Iron Wall. I want to play this at 3. I was playing it at 3, but I had to cut the 1 for the 3rd MST.
Well, you have one basically in your deck.
Yeah, but
3 remained anyways.
But this is better for the Infernoid matchup.
Oh yeah.
Because they can still banish from hand with Necro
Yes.
Valley up, and that kind of blows you if they summon Deviati.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, well, shit.
Oh, there goes everything.
Yep. So this is still really good. I want to play it at 3. If you can find a way to play it at 3, play it at 3. This card's just really, really fucking good. 2 non-fusion area. I chose this over Defusion because this deck just runs around like and just says no to everything anyway, so why not just say no permanently to fusions?
Fair enough.
So that's a thing. And then the last 2 cards I play in the side are 2 Chaos Trap Hole. I am a big fan of this card because of Denko, because of Shadal's and Burning Abyss in general, because of Teller Knights. Cosmo, this works against. So, I mean, I don't really side this in against Cosmo because I already sided the Iron Wall. And actually, I misplayed once and sided both of these in, and I had an Iron Wall up, and I flipped this and realized that it couldn't activate because you had to banish.
Yeah.
So it was really bad. But, like, this is really good. It's such... Oh, anti-meta as fuck. Next, we have the extra deck, which is 15 cards, which you touch the Key Beetle, and that's about it. 80. Fair. I probably shouldn't run this card because it can't banish from the graveyard, but hey, if you need to, you need to. Ptolemaeus, because Diamond.
Soon to be banned.
Soon to be banned, and I probably will cry. But if you put Diamond on board, you literally win. Necro Valley plus this is win. It's so funny. 1 Cowboy, 1 Dweller, 1 Exoton, 1 Castel.
The generic.
Yeah, 1 Heartland Draco because this thing is dumb.
Didn't you just recently get that?
Yeah, but this thing is dumb in this deck. Because literally if you get your opponent to 4,000 and you keep Necro Valley protected, you win.
Yeah.
You win. That's it. You win. It's so funny. 1 Honor Arc because he's cool. I like him. I chose him over Diamond Dire because I really hate Diamond Dire in this format.
Yeah, I just don't like that. And Arc's clearly better.
Yeah, quite so. Evil Swarm Thanatos.
Thanatos.
I literally didn't. I had an extra space, and I didn't want to run Diamond Dire, so I found this dude in some shop and said, "Hey, he's cool.
He looks cool.
Hey, Gravekeepers are dark. Sure, why not?" I'm honestly really considering him and cutting the 80 for an Evil Swarm Nightmare.
Yes.
It's because then I'd have an Evil Swarm Exoton, an Evil Swarm Thanatos, and an Evil Swarm Nightmare.
And you just got to get Ophion.
Yeah, and I just pretty much will call it Evil Keepers.
The Evil Keepers.
Exactly. So that card's cool. Ragnar Zero, he's cool.
He's cool.
This is good for MST game 2, but this is better for MST game 2 because Key Beetle locks him down.
Yes.
He's cool. Then there's Dark Rebellion, he's a bro. And then this is for lose 1 turn.
Because you just love that common.
Oh yeah, fuck you. But anyway, guys, that's Gravekeepers. I don't know.
They're Gravekeepers.
They do things, I guess. They have synergy with the desert. And, you know...
Yeah, and, you know...
Merrick kind of got pissed, and maybe I should run the Winged Dragon of Ra on this deck and just make it 100 times better.
You definitely have to run the Winged Dragon of Ra on
I figured
it a million times
I figured I should. But anyway, this is Gravekeepers. I am actually playing this deck a lot right now. I am beating meta for some reason. I don't understand. I literally get the luckiest draws in the world. And this deck is just fun. I love it. Just give it a try. This is just fun anti-meta stuff. I feel like this deck will never actually die. This is like part of Yu-Gi-Oh's like...
Legacy?
Yeah, like... their support came in Legacy of the Valiant.
Yes. See what you did there?
But I just feel like this deck won't die. Like, it's... As long as the grave is part of Yu-Gi-Oh!
There's going to be Gravekeepers.
There's going to be Gravekeepers roaming around, keeping the grave in check.
Yes.
Just saying, hey.
You can't move from there.
Exactly. So, yeah. So, guys, remember to comment, rate, like, subscribe. If you hate Gravekeepers, I know, I understand why. So, but yeah, guys, until next time, this is...
Jordan keeping up with the douche decks.
Keeping up with the douche decks, I guess. This is Jordan, and I'll see you guys later.